How can you support your child's learning in kindergarten? As parents, we all want the best for our kids, especially in kindergarten when they're just starting out. But it can be hard to know how best to support your child's learning. There are so many options available out there, online and in stores, and frankly, if you're not a kindergarten teacher, it can be really challenging to know how to go about it. I'm Julie, editor at Highlights Learning. Now, most people know highlights because of our expertise in puzzles. Now, do you know why we spend so much time perfecting our puzzles? I'll tell you. It's because puzzles have tremendous learning value for kids. With kid-friendly humor and funny illustrations, they add the element of fun that makes kids more open to learning. As we considered ways that we could support a child's learning in kindergarten, we shared our puzzles and thinking with teachers and educators. And together, we built an educational framework that would blend puzzles and activities with important school skills for kindergarten. We realized that if we as the puzzling experts could create a school readiness workbook for kindergarten, we could create a book that actually kids want to do. And the result is the Kindergarten Big Fun Workbook. Kids learn best when they're having fun, and puzzles encourage a child's natural curiosity. The educational structure that's built into this book aligns with school standards for kindergarten. So this means that school skills such as colors and letters and numbers and phonics and sequencing and opposites, all of that is built into the educational fabric of the activity. So, and in order to see that educational fabric built into each activity, just look at the curriculum notes at the bottom of each page. A great example of this is one of my favorite activities called Bears Everywhere, and it goes like this. Giant bears, tiny bears, bears in every size, scruffy bears, fluffy bears, bears with button eyes, bears in boots and bathing suits. But just one bear is right, a bear to hug, a bear to love, my bear to kiss goodnight. On the surface, this seems like a sweet goodnight poem that a mama bear could read to her little one, just like a parent could read to his or her little one. But if you look closely, you'll see that this activity also teaches phonics and the consonant B, and it targets the skill deliberately in several ways. Through poetry, which reinforces the concept of rhyming or phonemic awareness, which is the building block of reading, through finding and searching for bears in the artwork, through finding and searching for other items that start with the letter B in the artwork, such as balls and a barbell and baskets. And finally, through finding and searching for the actual letter B that's hidden in the artwork. If you look closely, it's also there. In this activity, try to encourage your child to picture read while you're reading the poem together. You'll be reinforcing phonics and the letter B and having a nice, snuggly bedtime activity to do together. Here are a few more practical tips for getting the most out of using this book or any other workbook you may be doing with your kindergartner. Number 1, let your child pick out what to work on first. It seems simple, but it gives them ownership. Number 2, read the instructions aloud for your child and be available to answer questions, but try as hard as you can not to do the activity for your child. Number 3, let your child set the pace. There's really no right and wrong way to do it as long as your child's having fun. And number 4, and most importantly, keep things fun and not frustrating. Just 15-minute increments can do the trick. You could create a consistent routine several times a week. One idea might be to play school with your child. Use the book to create a special time and place to work together, minimize distractions, and have it be something that helps your child establish good homework routine, but also create some nice bonding time with the two of you. Now, if a regular routine doesn't work for the two of you or your family, no worries. Just use it in whatever way works best with your family. You might try using the book while you're prepping a meal or even waiting for a sibling to finish practice. Whatever you decide, have fun supporting your kindergartner's journey in learning with puzzles blended with skills practice. And remember to always include humor and silliness, as that makes your child always more open to learning, and it certainly makes it more fun for the two of you.